Hi, my name's Lucy Anderson-Wood. I'm a psychotherapist and clinical hypnotherapist. And today, I'd like to invite you to join me on a journey, a visualization journey, where we will relax enough so that you can reach your subconscious mind if you so choose. So what I'd like you to do right now is make sure that you're not operating any machinery and find a nice comfortable place for you to relax in. And when you've found your comfortable, safe place to be in, I'd like you to just tell your body that it's time for it to relax. Let your body know that it has no appointments right now. There is nothing for you and your body to do right now apart from listen to the sound of my voice. And just focus on your breath. Just focus on breathing in and breathing out. In your own time, whatever breathing rhythm feels right for you. And if you have a yogic practice where you are able to relax yourself through your breath, then I invite you to use that form of breathing right now to enable your body to relax even more. And if you'd like to try a new relaxing breath, then I'd invite you to try the 3-4-5 breath, which is a simple method of breathing to help you relax. You breathe in 1, 2, 3, then hold the breath for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then release for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and repeat that sequence of breathing or whatever breath you're using. Repeat that sequence of breathing 10 times until your body is starting to feel really relaxed and comfortable. Allow your body to release all of the tension that it's been holding during the day. And let your body know that right now you have nowhere to go, nothing to do, no appointments. Any worries that have been with you during the day, right now just give yourself a break from those worries. Give yourself a holiday from those worries. And just let those worries just sink away, knowing that you can always go back to them whenever you choose. But right now, this is a time for you to focus on your breath and just your breath. So breathing in, 2, 3, holding, 2, 3, 4, and releasing, 2, 3, 4, 5, and repeating, just focusing on what the breath feels like as it's going in through your nose. What temperature is the breath that you're breathing? What temperature is it as it goes through your passages to your lungs? And how do your rib cage muscles feel as they're expanding to allow the breath in? And then how do they feel when you're holding that breath and then releasing that breath? Feel the speed of the air as it goes through your nose or your mouth. Just notice mindfully without judging yourself for breathing in the right way or the wrong way. Just notice and allow the breath to continue naturally at exactly your own pace, exactly your own rhythm, the rhythm of your body. And just notice, be mindful of your breath. And now I'd like to invite you to switch your attention over to your body. And I'd like you to feel the weight of your body on the floor or the bed or sofa or chair, wherever it is that you are placed right now. Just feel the weight of your body as it's breathing gently. And allow the feeling of that weight to get heavier and heavier as you notice more and more the hardness or the softness of the surface underneath your body. And do a body scan, just check throughout your whole body if there's any areas that might be holding tension or discomfort. And if you detect any tension or discomfort, just allow your attention to go there and release that tension and lower the discomfort. Just give it some nurturing, some peace from your breath. So breathe into every part of your body and release tension from every single part, going from your toes all the way up to your crown, your scalp. So breathe into your toes and your feet and release any tension from your toes and your feet. Breathe in to your ankles and release any tension in your ankles. Breathe in to your calves and your knees and release any tension in your calves and your knees. Breathe in to your upper legs and thighs and release any tension from there. Breathe in to your pelvis and your hips and release any tension from your pelvis and hips. Moving up your body to your stomach area. Breathe in to your stomach area and release any tension from your stomach area. Breathe in to your ribs and your chest and release any tension from your ribs and your chest. Breathe in to your shoulders and release any tension from your shoulders, and moving from your shoulders down your arms all the way down to your fingers. Breathe in and release any tension from your shoulder all the way down to one of your arms. And breathe in to your shoulder and your other arm and release all the tension from your shoulder down to the tips of your fingers. And if you'd like to move your hands or fingers to make them feel a little bit more comfortable, then at any point you can move your body so that it feels more comfortable and relaxed. And now move your attention to your neck area where it joins your head. Breathe in to your neck area and release any tension from your neck area. And if you would like to move your head gently from one side to the other, just to feel that release of tension and make it more comfortable, then do so. Moving up from your neck to the back of your head, to your ears, breathe in and breathe out any tension from the back of your head round to your ears. And now you might want to move the muscles of your face. Maybe raise your eyebrows, screw up your nose, stretch your lips, open your jaw. Breathe in to your face and breathe out any tension that you're holding in any of the muscles of the face. And again, breathe in to your whole face, to your whole head, and release any tension that you're holding in the muscles of your head. Breathe in to your scalp and your forehead and release any tension you're holding in your scalp and your forehead. Now, focus your attention on your mind and your thoughts. Just watch your thoughts without attempting to change them. Just watch them coming into your mind and going out of your mind to be replaced by the next thought and the next thought and the next. And just watch how they come and they go without making any judgments about whether your thoughts are good or bad, crazy or sane. Just allow the thoughts to be as they are. And notice as you start to observe your thoughts that the thoughts start to slow down a little. And just watch without judgment. Just be mindful of your thoughts. Let them come in and let them go out, so they don't disturb your relaxation and well-being. And just allow them, like clouds passing through the sky, to move on, to be replaced by the next thought or the next cloud. And then I'd like you to switch your attention, if you will, to your heart, the home of our feelings. And just notice with an inquiring mind, with an open mind, what kinds of feelings, what sensations and emotions are you able to witness in your heart? And without judging these feelings as good or bad, happy or sad, normal or abnormal, just allow those feelings to be. Just watch like an interested but objective bystander the kinds of feelings that are going through your heart right now. And start to see your heart and the emotions in it a little bit like the weather, how the climate of your heart changes from one minute to the next. And realize that you are not your feelings and emotions, that you are separate from them, but you are the observer of those emotions. So just watch as you have rain or sunshine hail, maybe a few clouds, maybe even a hurricane. Just watch calmly and objectively the emotions that are going through your heart, passing through, just like the weather always changes and passes on. And now take a beautiful deep breath and allow your body, mind and heart to surrender to the moment, to right now, and use your imagination, use your mind's eye to imagine a place where you feel incredibly safe, calm, comfortable. Now this place is going to be your safe place, your safe space where you feel completely at ease, completely yourself. It could be a place that exists in reality, or it could be a place that you've seen on a TV or film or read about in a book, or it could be a place that doesn't exist anywhere, that you just fabricate in your mind's eye. Could be a log cabin, a beach hut, a hammock in a forest or a beach. Could be a tree house, garden bench. Could be your own bed, or a bed in a holiday home that you remember visiting. Could be a cozy sofa, or just let your imagination, let your mind's eye just create the perfect place for you, as complicated or as simple as you would like it to be. And now I'd like you to step into this picture that you've created of a safe space. I'd like you to be in this space, in this safe space that you've created for yourself. What does it feel like? Have a look around. What colours are there? How bright is it? What are you wearing in this place? What objects can you see around you? On the ground, above you, to the side of you, behind you, in front of you. And what can you touch? What do things feel like when you touch them? Is there a breeze? What temperature is it? Perhaps you're inside, perhaps you're outside. And then imagine the sounds that are in your space. What kind of sounds are there? Perhaps there are birds singing in trees, or maybe there's a clock ticking in the hallway. There could be the sound of wind or waves crashing on the beach. I don't know what sounds you can hear, but listen to them now. What scents are in the air? Perhaps there's the aroma of freshly brewed coffee or freshly baked bread. There may be the aroma of beautiful lilacs or roses, or maybe the scent of the salt air if you're near a beach. And now I'd like you to imagine that you have in your hand a remote control that allows you to increase the power of all of your senses, so that this scene, this beautiful, safe space becomes even more vivid in your imagination. Feel, see, hear and sense what it feels like to be in your beautiful, comfortable, safe place. So using the power of your amazing imagination, in your mind's eye, I'd like you to move from your safe place, knowing that you can always go back there whenever you choose, and you find yourself instead. You find yourself in a beautiful green meadow on a sunny day. The sun is caressing your face. You feel really comfortable as you walk slowly through this green, beautiful meadow. And you notice in the distance, you can see that there is what looks like a fairground. Yes, it's a fairground in the corner of the meadow. You decide that you're going to explore, so you walk slowly towards the fairground. You can see a large Ferris wheel, and you can see other rides in the distance. And you think about how exciting it's going to be to explore this fairground. And now you're getting very close to the fairground. You can see a lot of the rides and attractions that are there. And as you come to the entrance of the fairground, you're welcomed by the fairground master. He has a very kind and gentle face. He suggests that first of all, you might want to go and visit the bumper cars. This is usually the best place for people to start their journey. And as you walk towards the bumper car area, you notice that there are lots of different colours and lights, and there's some beautiful music playing, very fun and jolly fairground music. You arrive at the bumper car ride and you step into a beautiful, shiny, bright blue bumper car. And you notice that there doesn't seem to be anybody else in any of the bumper cars. But instead, all the other bumper cars that are many, many different colours, yellow, red, purple, green, black, white, all of them on the seat seem to have a bag with a label on, and you realise that these bags contain your baggage, things that you've brought along with you on your journey in life that you no longer need, things that are holding you back, things that you're ready to bump right out of your life, out of your awareness. And the gentleman who's in charge of the ride explains to you that your job is to go around in your bumper car and bump as many of your baggages out of your life as possible, and not to be alarmed that whenever you bump one of your baggages, it will fly off up into the sky and will not be able to come back and join you again unless you choose for it to. So now, as you sit comfortably in your bumper car seat, just take a look around at all the other bumper cars and look at the labels on the bags that are sitting on the bumper car seats. I can't see exactly what they say, but you can see them very clearly. It could be that some of the bags have baggage from your past, from your childhood perhaps. Just take a look around at some of the baggage, some of the things that may have been weighing you down. Some of the bags may have things that you've been holding onto from your teenage years or your 20s or beyond. Just have a look and see what words, what labels are on the baggages. And there may be some that you particularly want to bump out of your life. Just have a look around. Perhaps there's some bags that contain qualities or addictions that you may have in your life at the moment that you would love to be free from. If you have any addictions or any habits that don't serve you, then see if there are any labels on these bumper cars and make a mental note to bump these out of your life with as much force as you can. There may be some baggages that have labels relating to relationships that no longer serve you, or memories of relationships that, when you think about them, cause you pain, suffering. So just have a look around. What other labels are there on those bumper cars? And now, when you're ready to start, just turn the key in the ignition of your bumper car and go as slowly or as quickly as you like. Go in any direction. Choose those baggages that are causing you the greatest pain. Seek them out, and when you see them, drive at them with full force from the front or the side or from behind, and just watch as you bang into them, and instead of bouncing back, they bounce right up into the sky. You see them disappearing from your life, freeing you. Feel that sense of freedom, the lightness as you move them out of your awareness. And then when you felt the satisfaction of ridding yourself of that particular baggage, move on to seek out the next and the next. Go up to all of the baggages that you feel ready to bounce right out of your life, and just allow as much force as is necessary to remove them up into the sky. And know that if there's any relationships, any people that you would like to remove, that this doesn't eliminate the person, but rather it stops them having a hold over you. It allows you to have a stress-free relationship with them from this moment onwards, if that's what you choose. So I'm going to be quiet while you explore the different baggages on the bumper cars and eliminate them from your conscious awareness, freeing yourself, lightening your load, so that all that's left with you and your bumper car are those feelings of calmness, peace, joy, love, and great, great fun. Now find the last one or two of those baggages, if there's still any remaining, and with determination with conviction. Just go straight up to them and remove them. Watch them bounce up into the sky and just disappear, leaving you feeling free and contented. You see that the fairground master has appeared again, and he takes your hand to help you out of the bumper car and suggests to you that you might like to explore the Ferris wheel of forgiveness. He points you in that direction. He suggests that you think about if there's anybody in your life that you feel resentment towards, or anger perhaps. Anybody from your past. He encourages you to go on the Ferris wheel and have great fun. He tells you that to forgive is to set a prisoner free and to discover that the prisoner was you. So he encourages you to set yourself free on the Ferris wheel of forgiveness. You walk over to the tall Ferris wheel and a seat arrives. It's bright yellow with a golden bar, and the bar raises as you walk towards it. You sit on the comfortable padded seat and bring the bar down comfortably so you feel secure, safe. And I don't know if you hold any grudges towards anybody or not, but you know if you have any of those feelings, and now may be the time to set you free. Holding a grudge doesn't make you strong, it makes you bitter. And forgiving doesn't make you weak, it sets you free. And it may be that the person who needs most forgiveness in your life is yourself. So as you sit on the Ferris wheel and feel it slowly starting to move around, just think about all those things, all those people, and think about yourself as needing as much forgiveness as you can. And what you realize as the Ferris wheel is slowly moving around, going in a clockwise direction, as you're raising up and up and up, that the power of this Ferris wheel to forgive reaches all the way around the circle and into every seat on the Ferris wheel. And you feel going throughout your body a wave of forgiveness for yourself, for those things that you may have done in the past that you now regret, or those things that you have failed to do in your life that you really wish that you had. Feel that forgiveness for yourself, and feel as the Ferris wheel passes the strength of its forgiveness throughout your whole body. Feel that forgiveness spreading to all those people in your current life and in your past. For those people who are strangers, friends, family, spouses, children, siblings. And then notice as you get to the top of the Ferris wheel, the forgiveness seems to be getting stronger and stronger. So you feel as though you're able to forgive even those things that you really felt you had to hold on to. Now you feel that you are powerful enough to be able to forgive and let go. And it may be that what comes to mind is a parent or a relation. I don't know what comes to your mind when you think of a person or a situation that needs the greatest amount of forgiveness, but you will know. And as you reach the top of the Ferris wheel, feel the strength of the forgiveness coming from the seat, from the wheel of the Ferris wheel. And imagine those people who you have held a grudge or held disappointment or other feelings of negativity. Just see yourself forgiving them and setting them free as well as yourself. You realize that you may have forgiven several times before, and you learn from the Ferris wheel that forgiveness is a process. It's a choice that you make over and over every day until you feel free from hurt. You're so high up in the sky right now that you can see the birds. You see a few seagulls, a few birds of prey in the distance, and you see a beautiful white dove, symbol of forgiveness and peace. And the dove sends a message to you that you forgive others not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve peace. The dove flies gracefully past you, and you feel the disturbance in the breeze as their wings go very close to the Ferris wheel. And you feel a sense of peace passing over you as you start to descend down the Ferris wheel, now going backwards as it goes clockwise, down and down. And you feel the sense of peacefulness that's come from your forgiveness increasing throughout your whole body. And it seems as if the colour of your seat has changed from yellow into a beautiful pure white light as you feel forgiveness in the seat and all around you. The whole of the wheel is spinning very slowly with peace and forgiveness. And as your seat on the Ferris wheel starts to come down closer and closer to Earth, you see the fairground master has come to greet you again. The ringmaster tells you that this is his favourite ride because he needs every day to be reminded to forgive yourself. Know that you're human, know that you're flawed, and most of all, know that you are worthy of love. The fairground master tells you that you're looking radiant and peaceful, and you know that that's true because you feel that in every atom of your body. And now the fairground master suggests that you might want to visit the Tunnel of Love. The Tunnel of Love ride is just over to the right, and you can see a picture of a loving couple and a bright red heart in between them. You decide to go over and follow his recommendation, although you're thinking it looks a little bit cheesy. But even so, you put your concerns to one side and decide to go ahead with the adventure anyway. You find once again that in the tunnel of love, you're the only passenger. You sit on the front row of a beautiful green train and you go through a blue curtain that takes you into a well-lit tunnel. And on the walls of this tunnel are written some beautiful words. Words from Maya Angelou. You alone are enough. You have nothing to prove to anyone. You alone are enough. You have nothing to prove to anyone. As you hear the words, you recognize their truth and you breathe in the sense of being enough. You know that you are enough exactly as you are today, this very moment. And you know that there is nothing that you have to prove to anyone, to yourself, to your family, to your friends, to the world. You are enough just as you are. In fact, you are more than enough. You are perfect exactly as you are right now. You breathe in the sense of Maya Angelou's words as you see them written on the inside of this beautiful bright tunnel. As you continue on, you come out of the tunnel and you find yourself in a beautiful open space. It's as if you've gone out into the countryside again, but on this little train. And as you look around, you see little clouds that are just at eye level for you, and on each of these clouds is a picture of you. It's like a television screen. It's a moving picture of you. And you see on each of these clouds is you doing your very best, being your best. You see all those beautiful qualities that you have, that sometimes you forget, that sometimes you deny even. So right now, focus on the cloud that's coming up now and see what wonderful quality there is about you that makes you so lovable. And I don't know if that's kindness, generosity, maybe creativity, could be a sense of humour. But you can see, and now there's another cloud coming up on the other side of the train tracks. And just see yourself with that quality. See what it is. Remember to love yourself. Be fearless. And remember that you are destined for greatness. As much greatness as you choose to give yourself. And now look at the next cloud. See your image there. See yourself being yourself. As you look at the picture, you say to yourself, you're going to let people see the real, imperfect, flawed, quirky, maybe weird, but beautiful and magical person that you are. And now the next cloud comes up and you see yourself as a helpful person for your family or friends or strangers. See how helpful and giving you are. And the next cloud, see how clever and intelligent you are. And if you're intelligence isn't in traditional areas, know that it's just as valuable to have emotional intelligence or intelligence in whichever area is your particular brand of brilliance. See yourself on the next cloud. What amazing thing are you doing? What are you saying? What qualities do you have there? Notice a few more clouds coming up. And if you find that you've been criticizing yourself for years, and in all likelihood it hasn't worked, then just try right now, make a decision with yourself to try right now accepting yourself and just see what happens. And now the clouds are taking a slightly different form, getting a little bit larger. And now you can see yourself in your future over the next days, weeks and months. And in the next cloud, you can see yourself making a mistake. And instead of scolding yourself, you can see on the cloud exactly how kindly and lovingly you're treating yourself, forgiving yourself immediately, treating yourself like your own very best friend, treating yourself kindly as you would treat a 6-year-old child who makes a little mistake. And then notice that you make a bigger mistake. I don't know what mistake it is, but perhaps you do something clumsily, or you might say the wrong thing, or you might miss an appointment. Whatever it is, it deserves forgiveness and it deserves you being treated with the utmost respect. So see yourself making mistakes and treating yourself exactly as you deserve to be treated. You continue on and on in this lovely tunnel of love. And you see that there are some more words that are written on the sides of the next part of the tunnel of love. And these words say, love yourself enough to take the actions required for your happiness, enough to cut yourself loose from the drama-filled past, enough to set a high standard for relationships, enough to feed your mind and body in a healthy manner, enough to forgive yourself, and enough to move on. And you see that these words were written by Steve Maraboli. And you decide to live your life loving yourself first, knowing that when you love yourself, it enables you to be able to love others more fully. The fairground master greets you at the end of the tunnel and points to a rainbow that's painted on the wall. It says, dare to love yourself as if you were a rainbow with gold at both ends. Abhijani was a true wise soul, he says. Come with me, I have some candy floss that I'd like you to try. So you accompany the fairground master over to a stall that's selling popcorn and candy floss. The candy floss maker hands you an enormous stick of candy floss. And instead of it being pink, as it normally would be, it's very bright gold. And as you go towards it with your mouth, it starts to sparkle, and you realize that every mouthful of candy floss that you're taking is starting to increase a feeling of joy inside your body. As it goes inside your mouth, you can feel it spreading down your throat and into your stomach, and then from there it's going throughout your whole body, all the way down to your toes, out to your arms, and up all the way to the top of your head. You walk around looking at the beautiful colours of the rides and listening to the wonderful music, the happy music, and you feel a sense of joy, a sense of purpose, a sense of direction coming from the candy floss and going throughout your whole body. You're feeling stronger. You're feeling resilient. You feel that resilience spreading. Your whole body is starting to feel healthier and stronger. You're able to resist all kinds of illnesses, able to heal yourself even faster than you normally would. And you feel a sense of joy building and building inside you. You start to think of wearing this world as a light shawl rather than a heavy burden. The fairground master invites you to go to the Hall of Mirrors, where he says you can sometimes find your purpose in life. As you keep eating the candy floss and feeling its effects magnifying again and again, feeling stronger and stronger, you walk over to the Hall of Mirrors. And you walk inside and you see not yourself in a misshapen form, but instead you see yourself, your future self, doing something amazing. And I'm not sure exactly what you can see yourself doing, but I do know that it's incredible and really perfect for you right now. Just look at yourself. You look radiant and strong, very loving. See what you're doing in this mirror of yours. And if you like, you can step into the mirror and be part of the action. See what exactly you're doing. It could be how you're interacting with friends and family. Could be in your work life. Could be with friends. Could be something you've never thought of before, or something that you've held as a dream. But feel yourself right now doing this exactly as you choose. It feels just right for you. And now when you're ready, you can step out of this mirror and move along to the next mirror. And there you see yourself helping somebody. I don't know who it is that you're helping, if it's a young or older person. I don't know what help this person needs, or maybe it's a creature, but I can see that you're giving an amazing amount of support and help in this mirror. Step into this mirror and see what a difference you're making. you start to feel a great sense of joy and happiness in helping in this situation. As you start to feel a sense of happiness as you're helping in this situation, you start to realize that you're learning the secret of happiness. And the secret of happiness is simple. It's simply helping others. And you move on to the next mirror. And in this mirror, you use the power of your imagination to decide when and where and how you're going to help a situation or a person. And I don't know what that is, but right now you build that picture in the mirror and you see yourself happily helping somebody else in their life, and feel the joy that that brings not only to another person or creature but also to yourself. Feel the joy in yourself growing and growing as you realize that you always have the power to be able to do something to help others, and that this is the secret of happiness in your life. You make a decision that if it's for your highest good, that this is what you're going to do, at least for part of your day, every day, knowing that it's building up your muscle of happiness as well as helping out those around you. Just look at your face, how joyful, pure joy. You're laughing with joy, knowing that you've made a difference in the world. And you make a decision, still 1 or 2 or 3 things that you're going to do over the next days or weeks or months that are going to allow you to experience greater joy and happiness through helping others. And I don't know what those things are, but they don't have to involve money, but they will involve you spending time planning exactly what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, with the intention of easing the suffering of a fellow human being or creature. Even doing it anonymously, just knowing that you're helping is going to increase your sense of happiness. And if you choose to do so for your highest good, this can become a habit, building more and more joy and happiness in your life through helping others. And now you see that you've come to the end of the Hall of Mirrors, and you can see the fairground master waiting for you, smiling, his hand outstretched. And he hopes that you've enjoyed your journey through the Hall of Mirrors. And now the fairground master tells you that it's time for the fairground to close and for you to continue on your journey. So he takes you by the hand and thanks you for visiting the fairground of fun, and hopes that you have now learnt some of the secrets of the fairground that will be for your highest good in your everyday life. You notice that he's constantly smiling, and you realize that his role is to help others who come to his fairground. You walk out of the fairground thanking him, walk back into the meadow, and slowly you find yourself back in your safe place, feeling relaxed, knowing that you can bring back all of those gifts and learnings from the fairground of fun into your everyday life. Anything that's for your highest good, you'll be able to bring back, and it will grow and intensify exactly as you choose. Anything that's not for your highest good will be left behind. And now, when the moment feels right for you, you can start to wriggle your toes and fingers, and then on the breath that feels right for you, you can start to open your eyes, and it will be effortless for you to continue with your everyday activities. Or if now it's the time for you to go to bed, then you'll be able to go to your bed, relax, and go to sleep effortlessly. So thank you for letting me join you on your journey to the fairground of fun. I hope that you've enjoyed your trip there, and if you've enjoyed today's journey, then do feel free to come back next Sunday, 8 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, for another journey, a healing visualization into your subconscious mind. you.